Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope you are all well. I hope you are doing well. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you very much for being with us. I'm really grateful. Share the knowledge. This is the time of knowing. You know, we always say this, when the realities of life are uncovered, change is a must. This is the time of reality. This is the time of knowing. This is Aquarius era. This is the era of liberating Africa. Yeah, it is time for us to be ourselves. Enough of other people's identity. So this is what I'm doing. We are liberating our people. We want to be ourselves. Enough with other people's tongues, enough of other people's culture, enough of other people's tradition. Thank you very much. I'm grateful. Now, the last video you watched, I was reading from this book. Now, and the whole thing is that after the man Abu Talib died, the wife died, Khadija died, they tortured him, and you heard what he said in the book, what they reported that he said in the book, that Quraysh has never tormented him the way they tormented him after his uncle, the idol worshipping uncle who was protecting him, died. So he confirmed it. Now, because the torment becomes too much, he became sick and tired of them. He could not stand them anymore, so he wanted to seek allies from outside of Mecca. So he went out secretly. He found his way, hide out of Medina, of Mecca, and went to Ta'if to go and seek, as I read in the book, this book, Hayat Muhammad, page 201. Yeah, page 201, as I read. So he went there to seek for mana, protection, and nusra, support. That's what he wanted to seek. He didn't sit to pray. He didn't ask his Allah. So are you sure this Muhammad knows that his belief in Allah is like your belief in Allah? Are you sure this Muhammad really believes in this Allah that you are believing in today? He didn't do that. He went to seek support from Ta'if. But unfortunately, they rejected him. They didn't only reject him. No. They gave him harsh words. They lambasted him with harsh words. Yes. Now, before I do away with this book and pick another book, there's something here that I want to read for you. Muhammad Hussein Haikal brought an issue here. You remember in the other video, I told you when Khadija died in the 9th month, in the 10th month, Muhammad married. Now, the marriage aspect, Muhammad Hussein Haikal got this to say. He says, Muhammad yaktubu Aisha. Muhammad went to ask for Aisha's hand in marriage, where tazawwaj min Sauda, and then he went to marry Sauda. So, within a year, Muhammad married 2 women after the death of Khadija. And it was in the 9th month, it was in the 10th month. Khadija died in the 9th month, and in the 10th month, Muhammad proposed to Khadija, Muhammad proposed to Aisha, and then went to marry Sauda. He proposed to Aisha and went to marry Sauda. Is this not raising an alarm? Is it that when Khadija was alive, Muhammad was wanting to have so many women, but he has no way, because she is a sugar mommy, she is the provider of the house, she has the money, so he can marry additionally, because this incident seems like that. Khadija died in the 9th month. In the 10th month, he went to propose to Aisha and then ran to marry Sauda. And then after proposing to Aisha, he married Sauda, and then he married Aisha in Mecca before they moved to Medina. So, is this not raising an alarm? I didn't say it. Muhammad Hussein Haikal, Hayat Muhammad. Go and read page 204. Page 204. So this is the thing. Now, back to the Taifatan. When he went to Taifa and they rejected him. Let me read something for you here in Ar-Rahiq al-Maktoum. You already know why he went to Taif. He didn't ask Allah for support. He didn't ask Allah for protection. Now he went to Taif, to Banu Thaqif, to seek security and protection. He was looking for allies. Now, this is the point. He says in this book, in Muhammad Hussein Haikal's book, he says Muhammad went out of Mecca to Taif alone. But Ar-Rahiq al-Maktoum has different thing to say, and as usual, if you have been following me some time now, you can see the confusions and the contradictions in these books. And these are the sources of Islamic religion. Listen, these are the sources of Islamic religion. Forget about what someone is saying outside there. Forget about people that are saying that these books are not authentic, these books are not authentic. Now listen, if these books are not authentic, bro, your religion is not authentic. If these books are fake, then your religion is fake. If these books are fake, Muhammad is fake, Allah is fake, Abu Bakr is fake, all of them are fictional characters. If these books are not real, so forget about what someone is saying there, outside there. You know, those that don't want to accept these books knows the problems here, the embarrassment in the books. That is why they are running away from the book. But these are the sources of Islamic religion. Sira is one of the biggest sources of Islamic religion. Sira is older than Muhammad himself. Sira is older than Muhammad's mother. Yes, because this will tell you how they lived, the family and everything. All these things are not in the Quran. All these things are not in the Quran. 70% to 80% of Islam is here and in Bukhari, Muslim, and those hadith books. The remaining 20 or 30 is in the Quran, and that one too will be crashed down. We will get there. Yeah. So now this one says Muhammad went to Taif alone, but Ar-Rahiq al-Maktoum has different thing to say. This one is saying no, he didn't go alone. Now listen. He says, خرج النبي إلى طائف. Prophet Muhammad went out to Taif. وهي تبعد عن مكة نحو 60 ميلا. Taif is far away from, the distance between Taif and Mecca is 60 miles. 60 miles. سارها ماشيا على قدمي. He walked from Mecca to Taif. He walked because he doesn't want to move with the horse, so that people will see him going, or with camel or with donkey, then people will see him moving and they will know he's going somewhere. So he wanted to go out secretly. So he went Kadamaihi. Ji'atan wa dhahuban. Going and coming, Muhammad went by foot. He trekked to Taif 60 miles. He trekked from Mecca to Taif, in and out. He trekked to Taif, he trekked back to Mecca. My question here is, where was the flying donkey? 60 miles is not a small journey. Where was the flying donkey? Why didn't the flying donkey meet him at the outskirts of Mecca and fly with him to Taif? And after he's done, the flying donkey will bring him back to the outskirts of Mecca so that he will get into the town. Where was the flying donkey while Muhammad trekked from Mecca to Taif and from Taif to Mecca 60 miles? Where was the flying donkey? If these things I'm doing, these questions I'm asking by reading these books does not sound alarm to you that Islamic religion is a man-made, and these stories are fictional and cooked and embellished stories that to get you, then I don't think you are really possessing this. You don't have it. Where is the flying donkey? Now, he walked, he trekked to Taif and trekked back to Mecca. Wamahu maulahu. Now, this one is saying he didn't go alone. he was with Maulahu, his half slave, Zayd ibn Haritha. Zayd ibn Haritha. This Zayd ibn Haritha case will come. He was with Zayd ibn Haritha. You know, Quran chapter number 33, the companion that has his name in that chapter. فَلَمَّا قَضَى زَيْدٌ مِّنْهَا وَطَرًا زَوَّجْنَاكَهَا. Yeah. Oh yes, we'll get there. The husband of Zainab. That is him. Zayd ibn Haritha. وَكَانَ كُلَّمَا مَرَّ عَلَى قَبِيلَةٍ فِي الطَّرِيقِ. Anytime that Muhammad will pass by some clans on the way, دعاهم إلى الإسلام. According to him, he will call them to Islam. فَلَمْ تُجِبُوا إِلَيْهِ وَاحِدَةٌ مِّنْهُمْ. Nobody, no any clan accepted Islam. Nobody has ever listened to him to accept Islam. Now I want to read something interesting to you here. Ar-Rahiq al-Maktoum, page 205. Now listen. He says, فَلَمَّا انْتَهَى إِلَى الطَّائِفِ. When Muhammad reached Taif, عَمِدَ ثَلَاثَ إِخْوَةٍ مِّن رُؤَسَاءِ ثَقِيفٍ. He met 3 brothers of the elders of Thaqif. Taif is the town's name. Thaqif is the clan that stays there. So he met 3 brothers of Thaqif. They are the leaders of the tribe. Wahum, they are Abdul Yalil. 1. Abdul Yalil. 2. Mas'ud. And 3. Habib. These are the 3 of them. They are Abna Amr bin Umair al-Thaqafi. These 3 are the children of the man known as Amr bin Umair al-Thaqafi. This town will later produce one of the dangerous governors who has shake Islamic religion from the core. Hajjaj bin Yusuf al-Thaqafi. When we got to him, we will discuss him as well. I have a whole lot for you. Islamic religion is one of the blood-sharing religions. I'm telling you, blood-sucking religions. Now, he says, then he met them. فَجَلَسَ إِلَيْهِمْ. He sat with them. وَدَعَاهُمْ إِلَى اللَّهِ. He called them to Allah. وَإِلَى نُصْرَةِ الْإِسْلَامِ. And to support Islam. فَقَالَ أَحَدُهُمْ. One of them said, هُوَ يَمْرُتُ ثِيَابَ الْقَعْبَةِ. One of them said that, said to him that, if you, Muhammad, you are a messenger of Allah, then I will go and tear the cloth of Kaaba. The cloth they used to cover Kaaba. One of the 3 brothers said to Muhammad, when Muhammad claimed that he is a messenger of Allah to them, one of the 3 brothers said to Muhammad, if indeed Allah sent you to us and you are a messenger of Allah, then for that reason alone, I will go and tear and spoil the clothes that we used to wrap Kaaba. Do you know the meaning of this? It means that he is angry with their deity. Why would their deity send such a man? So you will be angry with the deity and you will tear the cloth that it used to cover the shrine of the deity. This is harsh words. Okay. وَقَالَ الْآخَرُ. And the other one said, أَمَا وَجَدَ اللَّهُ أَحَدًا غَيْرُكَ. The second person, the second brother, the second among the 3 brothers said that, so of all the people in this land, Allah didn't see anybody to send except you. No. It's amazing. It's surprising. That is what the second brother said. Now, the third brother said, وَقَالَ الثَّالِث. And the third one said, Wallahi, I swear by Allah, they are not Muslims, but they are swearing by Allah. This Allah is a deity that Arabs were worshipping before Muhammad came. He just came to unite them under Allah. This is the thing. And in fact, this Muhammad you are talking about is not even the Muhammad that is in Islam. This Muhammad is not Muhammad. The Muhammad who has been portrayed and made like this one is different. When we get there, we will discuss it. There is one foolish boy on TikTok. You know, they don't have content. They don't have content. So if their page is dull and they want to revive the page, it is people like us content that they post on their page. I remember that Kamelem, that big-headed guy who has learned a lot from me. Oh yes, he has learned a lot from me. That Kamelem guy, that guy that went to say that Muhammad ibn Ishaq's Sira is a divine book when Abraham bin Moshe roasted him. When he was under pressure, he said Muhammad ibn Ishaq's Sira book is a divine book. So according to him, Muhammad ibn Ishaq's book and Quran is the same thing. Kamalem. Obili. Kamalem. Kamalem. I remember whenever this Kamalem want to take, he understands the meaning of the word. The Kamalem, he understands. It's one of his languages. When he want to take money from his followers, it is my video that he will use to react. When he want more views to take money from his followers, he will put my video on his page and start to react to it. Until one day, I got him on the page, on his own page. I started asking him questions and he blocked me up to date. Yes, that is me. I'm still here. I've never blocked anybody. Yes, still, overlord. Joke with me, you will fall. I'll burn you. I've never blocked anybody. Some of them used to come and write silly things, foolish things. I don't block them. I let them be. But they, to the extent that they got tired and they stopped commenting. That is me. I will never block you. I trust myself. I know what I'm doing. If you trust yourself, face me. Face me. So I've never blocked anybody, but he couldn't stand my heat. Since that day, he stopped reacting to my videos. Uncle Sunwa, go do it. I came to it right under his comment section, started asking him questions, and he blocked me. Yes. So there is one foolish boy on TikTok. The same thing. When you know he has no content, it is other people's videos that he posts. He has nothing. He is one of the poor Zongo guys that are sitting there waiting for Allah, who could not protect Muhammad, who could not provide for Muhammad to provide for them. One of foolish guy. He has hit his forehead on the ground. His forehead is starting to make black. He wants torchlight to take to heaven. Because of the black and the hitting of the forehead forehead on the ground, the mind has corrupted. So he is now an Arab ass kisser. Shaggy. Pardon my manners. I'm not like this. Sometimes you should give it to them. I know my people. If you behave like you are a dog, they will ride on you. Menjo sao, menjo. But I'm trying to be decorous because I have academic background. You trust yourself? Meet me. Yes, I will roast you with these books and use Quran to dig your grave and bury you with it. Let's proceed. So the second one said Allah didn't get anybody to send. That is the people, the three brothers from Thaqif, Taif, are asking him. The second one is asking him, Allah didn't get anybody to send apart from you? And then the third one said, and then waqala thalith, and the third one said, Wallahi la ukallimuka abadan, I will never even speak to you. The last of them, the three brothers, the last one, the third one said, I will never speak to you. He said he will never speak to Muhammad. Why? This is his reason. He says, In kunta rasulan, indeed, if you are really a prophet, la anta a'adhamu khataran, then you are the most dangerous person min an aruddu alayka al-kalam. Indeed, if you are prophet, then you will be the most dangerous person that I will speak to. Does it mean that this guy has an experience about the dubious act of so-called prophet? All the prophets, Doesn't mean that he knows that they are dubious, they are fraud. Is that what this is? Doesn't mean this guy has an experience about these people that claim they are prophet. He says, if you indeed you are a prophet, then you will be the most dangerous person to speak to. You, Muhammad, if you are a prophet, then you will be the most dangerous person to speak to. So I will never speak to you. And then he says, Wala in kunta takdhib ala Allah. If you are also an impostor and you are lying upon the deity Allah that you are a prophet, mayambagi and ukallimuk, then you don't even deserve for me to talk to you. So in both cases, I got no time for you. Take you damn with you and your message. I don't have time for you. This is what Muhammad got in Ta'if when he met the Saqif people. Now, when they said this, Faqama anhum, he stood up. Muhammad stood up from them. He didn't want to speak to them again because he knows that it will not work. And he said to them, and he said to them, it's fa'altum ma fa'altum. Since you guys have been so rude with me, fine, I don't have problem. But faktumu anni, but please keep my secret. What secret is Muhammad asking them to keep? Does it mean that what these three brothers said has made Muhammad to understand that they know that he is not any prophet and he's a liar? Listen, go and read the book Ar-Rahiq al-Maktoum, page 125. What is Muhammad asking the people to cover him up for? What is the secret what is the secret Muhammad asking the people to keep? He says, since you people have acted rude, since you people are rude to me, fine, no problem. I don't have a problem with you. Faktumu anni, keep my secret. Keep my secret. What secret? What secret? At this juncture, if you don't still understand that this religion is man-made religion, you got problem, bro. You need psychological evaluation. This is what happened. Now, in the Thaqif town, to cut everything short, because I have other thing to read for you. In the Thaqif town, go and read Ar-Rahiq al-Maktoum, page 125. Before you go and insult me at your Atai base. If you don't read it and you insult me at Atai base, thunder will descend upon you. My ancestors will deal with you. Now, at Ta'if, after he had spoken with the three brothers, things didn't went on well with Muhammad. To extend that the people of Ta'if gathered people from the street to stone him. It is in Ar-Rahiq al-Maktoum, page 125. They stoned him and they stoned his legs and he started to bleed until his slippers, that sandals or that slippers that Muslims abduls, Arab worshippers, the Arab esquisses are saying that that slippers or that sandals is better than any human being on earth, start to bleed. It's full of blood. His legs were bleeding till all the slippers was painted with blood. So after that, he ran away. They were stoning him, and then he did a long invocation. He did a long prayer before he went to hide closer to a wall of some people, and then the people under a shade of a grape tree, and then the owners of the grape tree sent their servant with grapes to go and give him to eat. And then he spoke to the child, to the servant who was a Christian. He spoke to him, and then he said some things there concerning Jonah, and saying that Jonah is his brother and Jonah is prophet, and he is also prophet. Because of that, he and Jonah are brothers. Like, seriously. So Ar-Rahiq al-Maktoum, this is it. Now, so in all, Muhammad went to Ta'if to seek alliance, to seek support and protection. He couldn't get it. He was stoned. And then later he came to say that the angel of mountains came, that he should give him permission. Allah said he should give him permission to let him use the mountains that are side by side of Mecca to crush Mecca people. All is lies. It is a lie. Now, let me take you to another book. Now, I will come back to this one for a reason, for something. Now, this is the book I want to take you into, another Sira. As-Siratu An-Nabawiyya. Dr. Muhammad Ali As-Sallabi. Ali Muhammad As-Sallabi. Now, if you go to that Sira, page 209, he has an explanation for the reason why Muhammad went to Ta'if to seek support and alliance. What is it? He said, كانت الطائف تمثل العمق الاستراتيجي لملأ قريش. He says, the town Ta'if, which is 60 miles away from Mecca, is a town of strategy. So Muhammad went there for strategical purposes. Does Allah need strategy to establish a point? Does all-knowing Allah, all-powerful Allah, need a strategy to establish a point? If up to this moment you don't understand that this religion is man-made religion, I think we should take you to Pantai. Those of you who don't know Pantai, it is psychiatric hospital in Ghana here. Now, he says it's a strategical ground for people of Quraysh. Ta'if is a strategical ground for people of Quraysh. Does Muhammad, who has Allah behind him, need a strategy? Now, بل كانت لقريش أطماع في طائف. Quraysh really has eye on Ta'if. ولقد حاولت في الماضي أن تضم طائف إليها. Quraysh tried to make Ta'if to be part of Mecca, their land. ووثبت على وادي وجه. And then they invaded one premises, one location in Ta'if which is known as Wadi Waj. ذلك لما فيه من الشجر الزرع من الشجر والزرع. Because the Wadi Waj, that place is not desert. There is trees, it's a fertile land. That place is a fertile land. You can farm over there. So Meccan people want to seize it from the people of Ta'if. حتى خافتهم ثقيف وحالفتهم. When they tried doing that, the people of Saqif tried to avoid the battle between them and the people of Mecca. So what did they do? They allied with the people of Mecca so that they should not fall into a battle with them. وَأَدْخَلَتْ مَعَهُمْ بَنِي دَوْسِ. And then Thaqif people, the Taif people, also added the people of Daws to it. وَقَدْ كَانَ كَثِيرٌ مِنَ الْأَغْنِيَاءِ مَكَّةِ يَمْلِكُونَ الْأَمْلَاكَ فِي الطَّائِفِ. Most of the rich men in Mecca has properties in Taif. So imagine if Muhammad had opportunity to convince the people of Taif to stand behind him. What do you think he will do? He will use the people of Taif to torment the people of Quraysh. And the people of Taif, the people of Quraysh, and the people of Taif are too smart enough to fall for the traps and the games of Muhammad. Yes. وقد كان كأغنياء مكة يملكون أملاك في طائف ويقضون فيها فصل الصيف. Anytime in the summertime, most of the rich people of Mecca goes to Ta'if for holidays. Yes, for holidays. وكانت قبيلة بني هاشم وعبد الشمس على اتصال مستمر مع طائف. The clan of Banu Hashim and the clan of Abdul Shams, they were in daily connection with the people of Taif. So Muhammad chose Taif for a reason, but unfortunately he couldn't get it. Now let me take you to the last but one book, and then we call it a day. Now when it didn't work, nobody accepted Muhammad in Taif. They didn't believe in him, they didn't accept him, they rejected him, they stoned him, and he came back to Mecca. But when he came back to Mecca, the news got to Mecca people that he went to seek alliance from Taif. So the Mecca people prepared, waiting for him. And then, because he's afraid to enter Mecca alone, he was seeking for someone to protect him. Someone that there is a covenant between the people of Mecca and the person, so that when the person is protecting him, the people of Mecca cannot fight the person. This is one of the laws of the land. So when he entered, the older Sira book has this to say. Asira to Nabawiyya Ibn Hisham has this to say. He says, when he entered, Muhammad said, Ajart Rasulullah minhu. One person that protected Muhammad to enter Mecca when he came back from Taif said this, has protected him, and this is what happened. Lamman Sarafa and Ahl Taif, when he came back from, when he left in Sarafa, when he left the people of Taif, وَلَمْ يُجِيبُوهُ إِلَى مَا دَعَاهُمْ إِلَيْهِ, and the people of Taif didn't accept, did not listen to him, min tasdiqihi wa nusratihi, they didn't trust him and they didn't support him. Sara ila Hira, he went to hide in the cave Hira, where he saw the entity he couldn't identify. Thumma ba'asa ila al-Akhnas bin Sharik liyujirahu, and he sent to someone known as Akhnas to come and protect him and take him to Mecca. Faqala, and Ahnaf said, Ana Halif, I am an ally to Meccan people. Wal Halif la yujir, an ally to Quraysh cannot protect you. Fabatha ila Suhail bin Amr, and then he sent to another person known as Suhail bin Amr to come and protect him and give him security to enter Mecca. Faqala, and Suhail also said, Inna Bani Amir la tujir ala Bani Kam. Banu Amir does not protect someone, does not give someone security against Banu Kam. Fabatha ila al-Mut'im, and then he sent to another person known as Mut'im bin Adi. He sent to him, Fajabahu ila dhalik, and Mut'im bin Adi accepted to come and give him security to enter Mecca. Now Muhammad was asking people to secure him to Mecca, not Allah. Where is Allah? Does it mean that Mut'im is more powerful than Allah, or Suhail is more powerful than Allah, or what is the name of this guy? Akhnas is more powerful than Allah? Why didn't Muhammad call Allah? And Muhammad was calling other individuals to give him security to enter Mecca. Why? Where is Allah? You guys don't think. Your malams don't tell you all these things. Now, so Mut'im agreed. Summa tasallaha al-Mut'im, and then Mut'im took his weapon, wa ahlu baytihi wa kharaju hatta ataw al-masjida, and then his people, some of his trusted allies, he took them and then they came to the shrine building Kaaba. They came there and stood there. Summa ba'asa ila Rasulullah, and he sent to Muhammad anidkhul, that Muhammad, enter Mecca, I will protect you. If not that, Muhammad wouldn't have entered Mecca, because the protected uncle, the uncle that is protecting him, the idol worshipping uncle, is dead. Muhammad is seeking for other individuals to protect him. and you are here telling me there is Allah. Where is Allah? This one alone established the point that Allah does not exist. Stop wasting your time. Udkhul fadakhala Rasulullah. After that, Muhammad entered Mecca because now he knows he's scared. Fatafa bil bayt, and then he came to circumambulate the house. Wasalla, and then he prayed in the who? He prayed at the bayt. Thumma ansarafa ila manzilihi, and then he went to the house. Fadhalika allazi yani Hassan, and then Hassan bin Sabit used to sing song with it. Now, quick one to wrap up. Now, after this incident, Muhammad could not preach publicly anymore. Now he is preaching secretly. Then something happened. Now he lost the chance of getting people of Ta'if to support him. Now this is what he was doing. He was preaching secretly to the clans of Arabs. I'm wrapping up this point for you. He was preaching secretly to the clans of Arabs. He dare not to speak openly. He dare not. And then one day, in the era of Hajj, he met 6 people, 6 young men from Medina. This is how he turned to Medina to seek support and protection after he has lost Ta'if. Now, one day, in preaching to people secretly, he came across 6 young men from Medina. Now, Ar-Rahiq al-Maktoum, page 133. Go pick it and read. Go read it. Go ask your malam before you open your dirty mouth, your stinking mouth to insult me at your Atai base. Now listen. Sittu nasamatin tayyiba min ahli Yathrib. 6 pure young men from Yathrib. At that time, the town was not called Medina. It is called Yathrib. Now, wafi mawsim al-Hajj, in the period of Hajj, in the season of Hajj, Sana, in the year 11, the 11th year of Muhammad's preaching of Islam in Mecca, which was equivalent to July 620 AD, wajadat dawat al-Islamiyya budhuran. Islamic preaching has gotten a ground. Now, what happened? Muhammad met 6 young men. فَسَمِعَ أَصْوَاتَ رِجَالٍ يَتَكَلَّمُونَ فَأَمَدَ حَتَّى لَهِقَهُ. He heard them talking. He had these young men having conversation among themselves, and he went to them. وَكَانُوا سِتَّةً. There were 6 nafar, 6 people. مِنْ شَبَابِ يَثْرِبْ. Young men from Yathrib. كُلُّهُمْ مِنْ خَزْرَجٍ. Among all of them are coming from the clan of Khazraj. Now, let me give you a little background of this Khazraj clan. In Medina at that time, there was 3 strong people. The Jews, and then another Arab clan known as Aus, and another clan known as Khazraj. Now, between the Khazraj and the Aus, there is a serious fight. So this Khazraj boys met Muhammad in Mecca. Here are their names: As'ad bin Zurara, Auf bin al-Kharis bin Rufa'a ibn Afra, Rafi bin Malik bin al-Ajlan, Qutba bin Amir bin Hadida, Uqba bin Amir bin Nabi, Jabir bin Abdullah bin Ri'ab. These are the 6 young men Muhammad met, and the dimension or the strategy of Muhammad changed. And this young men took advantage of this meeting with Muhammad to secure power and strength against their counterpart in Yathrib, the Aus clan. Not because of their religion. They wanted someone to help them to defeat their counterpart in Medina, Aus. That is what they did. Meet me in the next video. I'll conclude this part, and then we will move to the part of ascension of Muhammad in the sky with the flying donkey. I got a lot for you. At this point, if you still don't understand that this religion is man-made with fictional characters and lie and embellished stories, I don't know the kind of human being you are. This is the time for Africa. Liberation is here. The descendant of Thoth, the African prophet. I say to you, bye-bye.